3 steps to buy a probate property. Probate properties are possessed by the estate of an expired homeowner and are frequently sold underneath market an incentive to property investors and potential home buyers. The way toward acquiring these properties can take somewhere in the range of 6 months to quite a long while. Before buying a probate property, buyer ought to comprehend how to buy these properties. 1. Get ready for a lengthy sales process. In the wake of distinguishing a probate property in which buyer is intrigued, he ought to be set up for a possibly long process. By and large, buying a probate property takes no less than 6 months and could take any longer. On the off chance that buyer has a hard timeline for moving into a property, it might be better not to buy a probate property. 2. Make an offer. Buyer can make an offer on the probate property whenever. In any case, he ought to know that there are particular necessities for probate properties that are not normally required for consistent real estate. When a buyer makes an offer, he should likewise give a deposit of 10% of the offer cost. The representative of the estate may acknowledge or give a counter-offer. Even if buyer's offer is acknowledged, it is just a temporary acceptance until the probate court confirms the offer. If the buyer is overbid or the court does not confirm him as the buyer, he ought to have the capacity to get your 10% deposit refunded to him. On the off chance that buyer picks not to push ahead with the buy all alone, he will lose his 10% store. On the off chance that he are affirmed as the buyer, his deposit will go towards the buy of the property. 3. Ask for an inspection. In the event that buyer's offer is acknowledged, he ought to demand to have a home inspection. Frequently, relatives selling a property don't have an idea about the greater part of the issues with the property. By having the home investigated, he shows signs of better comprehension of the potential issues with the home and whether the estimation of the house is short of what he initially anticipated. It is imperative to note that a few sellers may reject an inspection and that probate property sales are as is. This implies buyer is buying the home in its present condition with no guarantees from the seller. If the inspection reveals that the house is in absolute decay and needs a noteworthy investment to make the home bearable, the buyer should choose what is to his greatest interest. Remember, on the off chance that the buyer pulls back his offer, he will lose his deposit. 4 free samples of probates: inherited, foreclosures, absentees landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list. Visit www.realsupermarket.com.